Hello, and welcome to Mr. C's Story Time. We are going to be reading another Junie B. Jones book. This one is called Junie B. Jones is a Beauty Shop Guy. One that I'm sure many parents can relate to. Chapter 1, My Brand New Different Name. My name is Junie B. Jones. The B stands for Beatrice. Except, I don't like Beatrice. I just like B, and that's all. Only, guess what? That doesn't even matter anymore, because I'm changing my name to a brand new different name. It popped right into my head when I waked up this morning. That's how come I jumped out of bed and I zoomed to the kitchen to tell Mother and Daddy. They were sitting at the breakfast table. People, guess what? Guess what? I'm changing my name to a brand new different name, and it is the loveliest name I've ever heard of. Mother was feeding my baby brother named Ollie. Daddy was reading his paper. They did not pay attention to me. I climbed up on my chair and shouted my new name real loud. Pinky Gladys Guzman! My new name is Pinky Gladys Guzman! Just then, Daddy looked at me over the top of his paper, 'cause now he was paying attention. Excuse me? Could you run that by me one more time? He asked. Your new name is Pinky Gladys. What? I clapped my hands really happy. Guzman, I shouted very thrilled. Pinky Gladys Guzman. And so from now on, everybody has to call me that, or else I will not even answer. Okay, Daddy? Okay? I hugged myself. Oh, isn't it just the cutest name you ever heard of? 'Cause Pinky is the loveliest color I ever saw. Plus, Gladys Guzman is the snack lady at school. And so, who wouldn't want to be named after that woman? That's what I would like to know. Daddy shook his head. I don't know. This doesn't really sound like a good idea to me, he said. I did a frown at that guy. Why, Daddy? How come? How come it doesn't sound good? Well, for one thing, it's much too long, he said. No one will be able to remember a name as long as that one. I tapped on my chin. I said. Then all of a sudden, my whole face got happy. Hey, I got it! I got the answer! After that, I zoomed to my room, and I got some paper, and I zoomed right back again. A name tag! We will make a name tag, I said. That way, people can read my new name, and they won't even have to remember it. I gave the paper to Mother. Write it down! Write it down! Write my new name on the paper. Then we can pin it right on my clothes. Mother did a frown at Daddy. Way to go, Ace, she said, kind of mumbling. After that, she wrote my new name on the paper, and she pinned it to my PJs. I danced all around the floor. Pinky Gladys Guzman, my name is Pinky Gladys Guzman, I sang real joyful. Mother and Daddy didn't say any words. They just kept on looking at me. Finally, Daddy got up from the table. Well, gotta go, he said. I've got an appointment to get a haircut. Mother springed out of her chair. She grabbed Daddy by his shirt. Oh, no, you don't. You can't, she said. I have an appointment to take Ollie to see the doctor this morning, remember? If you need to get your hair cut, you're going to have to take you-know-who with you. I tapped on her. Guzman, I said. My name is Pinky Gladys Guzman. Daddy runned his fingers through his hair. Then he did a big sigh and he told me to hurry and get dressed. I jumped way high in the air. Hooray! I shouted. Hooray, hooray! Pinky Gladys Guzman is going to the barber shop with her daddy, and she really enjoys that place. After that, I twirled and twirled all over the kitchen. Only too bad for me, 'cause I accidentally twirled into the refrigerator and the stove and the dishwasher. I got knocked on the floor. My head made a loud clunking sound. I felt it real careful. Good news, I said. No damage. After that, I jumped back up and I ran to get dressed for the barber shop. Chapter 2. Meeting Maxine. Me and Daddy drove in the car a real long time. It was not that enjoyable. Are we there yet? How come we're not there yet? Are we lost? Huh, Daddy? Did you lose us? I asked. Just then, Daddy pulled into a parking lot. Hey, we're there! We're there! I hollered, very thrilled. I looked through the window. Yeah, only here's the problem. I don't even recognize this place, because this is not your regular barber shop. Daddy got me out of my seatbelt. This is a different barber shop, he explained. Someone at work recommended it, only it's not actually a barber shop. It's more of what you'd call, okay, it's a beauty shop. My eyes got big and wide at that guy. A beauty shop? Oh boy, 'cause I love beauty shops even more than barber shops. I jumped up and down all around. Hey everybody, my daddy is going to a beauty shop. My daddy is going to a beauty shop. Shh, Junie B, please, said Daddy. You have to be on your best behavior in this place. I mean it. No acting crazy. I smoothed my jacket very proper. Yeah, only I don't even know what you're talking about, I said. I never acted crazy in my whole entire career. After that, I skipped very happy through the barber shop door. There was a lady behind the counter. Her face had a big shiny red lips on it. Name, please, she said. Robert Jones, said Daddy. I stood on my tippy toes. Yeah, only he has other names too, 'cause some people call him Bob and some people call him Bobby. Plus today, my mother called him Ace. The lady over the counter looked at me. And what is your name? She asked. I quick took off my jacket and showed her my name tag. Pinky, I said. My name is Pinky Gladys Guzman, 'cause I just thought of that cute name this morning, and it is adorable, I think. The lady looked funny at me. She didn't ask any more questions. Pretty soon, a different lady walked up and she shook my daddy's hand. Hello, I'm Maxine and I'll be cutting your hair today, she said real nice. My eyes popped right out at that woman because she was wearing a name tag just like me. Maxine! Hey Maxine, look down here. I have on a name tag too, I hollered. Maxine ruffled my hair. Pinky Gladys Guzman, huh? She said. Well, Pinky Gladys Guzman, since you're already wearing a name tag, I guess that means you should be my helper today. Yes, I yelled, 'cause I already know how to be a helper on account of sometimes I help my Grandpa Miller fix stuff, and last week we fixed the upstairs toilet, and I got to touch that big ball that floats on the top. Maxine laughed. Wow, a helper with plumbing experience? This must be my lucky day, she said. After that, she holded my hand, and me and her took Daddy to the sink. Then Maxine washed Daddy's hair, and she let me hold the fluffy towel. I hold it real tight in my arms. Look, Maxine, look at me holding the fluffy towel. See how good I'm doing? I am not even letting it touch the floor. Only, too bad for me, because just then, my nose got some itchy fuzzies in it, and I started to sneeze. Achoo! I sneezed right into the fluffy towel. That's how come I wiped my itchy nose on that softy thing. It was soft as a feather. Plus also, I blowed a teeny bit. Maxine made a face. Yeah, only you don't have to worry, 'cause I'm not even contagious, I told her. Then I gave her the fluffy towel to dry Daddy's hair, but Maxine said, No, thank you, and she dried Daddy's hair with a different fluffy towel. After that, all of us went to her giant spinny chair. Hey, I love this kind of chair, I said real excited. I climbed up there zippity quick. Spin me, spin me, spin me, I hollered. Daddy leaned close to my ear. His face did not look pleasant. Get down, he whispered, very chilling. I got down. Maxine patted my head. She gave me a broom. It was big and wide. Here, helper, you can sweep your daddy's hair as I'm cutting it, she said. Yes, I said back, 'cause I am excellent at this appliance, I believe. After that, I held the broom real tight in my hands, and I run it up and down the floor. Look, Maxine, look at me sweeping. See me? See how fast I am? Only, too bad for me, 'cause just then, a lady didn't get out of my way, and she walked right in front of my big wide broom, and her feet got sweeped. Ow! She hollered. Ow! Ouch! Ow! Daddy running over and snatched my broom away, 'cause I wasn't the helper anymore, apparently. After that, he gave Maxine lots of dollars, and he took my hand, and me and him rushed out of that place. Chapter 3. Practicing. Daddy drove me home in the car. I kept on sniffing the air. You smell like a lovely woman, I said. Daddy wasn't that friendly. It's the hair gel, he grouched. I sniffed some more. I love that smelly hair gel, I said. Plus also, I love sweeping and holding the fluffy towel. And so, maybe I might be a beauty shop guy when I grow up. Wonderful, said Daddy. I know it is wonderful, I said. And here's another wonderful thing. I already have a name tag and a towel and a broom and some scissors, and so I'm all set to go to work, probably. Just then, Daddy quick pulled the car to the curb. No, Junie B, no. You're not all set to go to work, he said. You don't just pick up some scissors and start cutting hair. Do you understand? Working in a beauty shop takes years and years of practice. Yeah, only I already know that, I said. I already know it takes years and years of practice. Years and years and years, said Daddy. I did a huffy breath at him. I already know that, I told you, I said again. After that, I leaned back in my seat, and I thinked about the years and years of practice. Finally, I did a big sigh. I would have to get started right away. Daddy pulled the car into our driveway. I run it inside my house, zippity quick. I'm home, I hollered. I'm home from the beauty shop. Mother run it out of baby Ollie's room. Shh, I just put your brother down for his nap, she said. I stood there for a minute, 'cause that woman just gave me a sneaky idea, that's why. I did a fake yawn. I need a nap too, I think, I said, 'cause that beauty shop got me all tired out. I walked to my bedroom. Well, nighty-night. Don't let the bed bugs fight, I said. Mother followed me. Her face looked suspicious. Suspicious is the grown-up word for, I think you might be fibbing. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold on there a second, said Mother. I thought you hated naps. I do, I said. I do hate naps. But today I worked at the beauty shop, and that job got me pooped, I tell you. After that, I closed my door, and I got under my covers. Mother peeked in at me. I did a fake snore. Then I waited and waited till she closed the door again. I stayed in bed till it was safe. Then finally, I tiptoed to my desk and I opened the top drawer real quiet. I searched my hands all around that thing. Then, all of a sudden, my heart got very pumpy because my hands felt what they were looking for. And their name is my bestest shiny scissors. Chapter 4. Snipping, snipping, snipping. I opened and closed my shiny scissors real fast. Now I can start my years and years of practice, I whispered, very thrilled. I skipped to my bed where my stuffed animals sit, because I needed volunteers, of course. Who wants to go first? I asked my animals. Who wants to get their fur trimmed at my beauty shop? My bestest elephant named Philip Johnny Bob raised his foot. I do, he said. I hugged him very tight, because that guy is always a good sport, that's why. I picked him up and put him in my beauty chair. I sat him on lots of pillows, so he would be tall. Then I kept on looking and looking at his fur. Yeah, only here's the problem, I said. Your fur is made out of softy gray velvet, and softy gray velvet is short and smoothy, and so I can't even trim you. Philip Johnny Bob did a sad sigh. I patted his head and put him back on the bed. Just then I accidentally stepped on something. I looked on the floor, and guess what? It was my slippers that looked like bunnies. Us! Us! Trim us! They said real squealy. Hey, yeah, 'cause you have the beautifulest, longest white fur I've ever seen, and so you guys will be perfect, probably. I quick picked them up and put them in my beauty chair. After that, I skipped all around them, and I snipped their long white fur. I singed a lovely song. It's called Snipping, Snipping, Snipping Their Long White Fur. It was the funnest fun I've ever had. After I got done, I holded them up to the mirror so they could see themselves. They did not smile. We're baldies, they said. I did a big breath at those guys. Yeah, only I know you are baldies. That's not my fault, 'cause you kept on wiggling while I was trimming you, I said. I petted their heads very nice. Don't worry, I whispered, 'cause bunny fur probably grows back. Probably. I'm almost positive. Sort of. Then I hugged them real gentle and I throwed them under my bed. 'Cause I didn't want Mother and Daddy to see them, that's why. After that, I got in bed and did a sigh. This job was going to take more practice than I thought. Chapter 5. Teddy and Tickle. My bunny slippers didn't grow their fur back. I peeked at them the whole entire weekend, only no fur growed at all, not even a teensy fuzzy. On Monday, at school, I didn't feel like playing at recess. My bestest friend named Grace put her arm around me. What's wrong, Junie B? She said. How come you don't want to play today? I hanged my head real glum. 'Cause bunny fur doesn't grow back, that's why, I said. Only who knew? And so now I can't be a beauty shop guy when I grow up, probably, and that was my hopes and dreams. That Grace's eyes got big and wide at me. Hey, me too, she said. Being a beauty shop guy is my hopes and dreams, too. My Aunt Lola owns her very own beauty shop, and she already said I could be a shampoo girl. Just then, my bestest friend named Lucille started fluffing her fluffy hair. When I grow up, I'm going to be a client, she said. A client is a person who goes to the beauty shop and spends a small fortune. She took out a little brush out of her purse, and she started brushing her hair. See how shiny my hair is? It's soft and silky, too. Soft and silky and well-conditioned. She shaked it all around in the air. A woman's hair is her crowning glory, she said. Want to feel it, huh? Do you? After that, she shaked her hair all around in the air. You're getting on my nerves, I said. Just then that Grace clapped her hands real loud. Junie B, I just thought of something. Maybe Aunt Lola will let you be a shampoo girl too, and so both of us can be shampoo girls together. I did a real gasp. Really, Grace? Do you think she would? Really? Then I hugged that Grace as tight as I could, because guess what? My hopes and dreams are back. After I got home from school, I run to my room speedy quick. I grabbed my fuzzy Teddy off my bed, and I zoomed to the bathroom. My grandma Helen Miller shouted hello at me. She was in the nursery with my baby brother named Ollie. Hello to you too, I shouted back. Only here's an important message, 'cause right now I am shutting the bathroom door on account of that is called privacy, madame. After that, I locked the door real secret. And I filled the sink with water. Then I dunked Teddy up and down, and I put shampoo on that guy. I sing a happy song. It's called Dunking Teddy Up and Down and Putting Shampoo on That Guy. Only, too bad for me, because pretty soon Teddy's head got soaky wet with water, and he couldn't hold it up that good. It flopped all around his neck. I stood him up in the sink, and he was a giant sog ball. I felt sickish inside my stomach. That's how come I wrapped him in my towel and I hurried him back to my room. After that, I patted his sog ball head real gentle and I throwed him under the bed with my slippers. I hanged my head real gloomy. Darn it, I said. I am not a good shampoo girl either, and so now I can never work at Aunt Lola's with Grace, probably. Just then, my dog named Tickle scratched at my door. Go away, Tickle, I said. I'm not in a playing mood. But he kept on scratching and scratching. I opened the door a teeny crack. I said to go away. Don't you even understand language? Only too bad for me, 'cause Tickle springed right up and he knocked down the door and he run it into my room with a zoom. He zoomed around and around in circles. Then finally he got dizzy and pooped and he flopped on my rug. I looked closer at that fellow. I said. Your fur is kind of tangly and matty, only I never actually noticed that before. I tapped on my chin. Maybe you should come to my beauty shop for a trim, 'cause I already had practice, and so I can do better this time, I believe. I did more thinking. Hey, yeah, and here's another good thing. Dog fur grows back, right, Tickle? And so, what do we have to lose? That's what I would like to know. I zoomed to my desk and got my shiny scissors. Then I hurried back to Tickle, and I gave him a hug, and I trimmed his tangly, matty fur. Check out part 2 of Junie B. Jones is a Beauty Shop Guy on Mr. C's Storytime.